Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. The book we are talking about today is Where the Crawdads Sing, written by Delia Owens. So this book is again one of the other book that I chose when we did that books to read in 2020 video. So I chose this book again because it was chosen by Reese Witherspoon's book club, and Reese Witherspoon has actually bought the rights to make this into a big movie. So this book is about Kya. She's a very young girl who is abandoned by her entire family, and she has to kind of raise herself in an isolated marsh, which is surrounded by wilderness. And the book starts off with Kya's mother just taking her bag and leaving. And Kya is a very young girl; she's 7 years old, and she keeps hoping that her mom comes back. But after her mom leaves, all of her siblings leave because their dad is a drunkard and he abuses them. So she is left with no one other than her dad, and eventually, even her dad leaves. So halfway through the novel, she's left all alone in an isolated marsh, and she's so isolated from the rest of the world that she lacks social skills, and she's referred to as the marsh girl by townspeople, and they all see her like an uneducated, lacking social skill, lacks civilization kind of a girl, and treats her like an outcast. This book has like two timelines going on parallelly. It keeps going back and forth in time. One is a murder investigation of a guy called Chase Andrews. He's a rich kid and a former athlete in high school. And another storyline is Kya's storyline and how she's surviving in the wilderness and striving hard to survive, like without any money. She does not know anything. She cannot read, or she does not have any social skills to survive. And halfway through the novel, these two timelines kind of merge into one storyline. And Kya is so much into wilderness that she lives in wilderness that she's almost like Mowgli from Jungle Book. She's actually more attached to animals and creatures of the nature than she is to the human beings. She finds it easier to understand animals than human beings, and she trusts animals more than human beings. She When I say she finds it easier to interact with animals, the writer has written it very poetically, where Kya is actually sharing all her sorrows with the seagulls. She's actually talking to them, and she interacts with them, and she understands them, and they reply back to her. She has to forage her surroundings, like kind of dig and paw through the mud for mussels, and she sells these mussels to a local, and that is how she gets money, and that is how she survives, and that is how she survives throughout her life. And she finds it very difficult to trust people and interact with them. So this makes falling in love hard and everything hard. And she actually falls in love twice, and there's a lot of betrayal, abandonment, and everything else in this book. There's a lot of courtroom legal drama that I really enjoyed, with a lot of twisted interrogations and everything. And even towards the end, it is so twisted, and it's kind of a poetic ending that you would have least expected it. So the title of the book, Where the Crawdads Sing, is another element of the writer's description of the nature. It's very poetic, and you have to read the book to know where the title comes from, and you need to understand the context where it comes from. And the book is filled with elements of nature, like how the seagulls interact and warm blanket of the sun, quotes like that. So if you're an outdoorsy person and you enjoy the elements of nature, you'll kind of enjoy this book, because that is how the writer has described everything in detail, and you will definitely enjoy this book. When I read up on the writer, I thought that, oh, this explains a lot, because She's a 70-year-old biologist who spent a lot of time in like South Africa studying nature. And I think somewhere Delia Owens has kind of written about herself in the book. I hope you like this video. So for more such videos, like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye.